Hey guys, hopefully got that on time, it all in sync, I hope so. I'm going to go into round 4. Lilliman's back, so I'm not sure who'll drop out. Steve Rapira? Gub, come out. Even though he's played pretty well. I really want to play these guys, but I can't pronounce their names, so that'd be kind of annoying. And I'm not sure if they're the guys who have been dominating in real life. I'll just leave it how it is. Form's been up pretty well throughout the side. So yeah, we're going to go into the next game against the... what were they, 14th? Let me check. I think about 14th or 13th. Come on, please be 14th. It's taking forever. I need to install the game to the hard drive, but it just takes us so much room. It's just so annoying. Yeah, 14th. Thurston, JT. I guess I was gonna do like a thing where I talked about every club. I had a bit of online footage, but I guess I haven't really got any topics to talk about during this. So I guess if I can't think of anything, I can always just talk about what I thought about the team so far. And as of now, it's around 23 when I'm recording this. Just Cowboys had another win, I think. They did, but I can't remember who they versed. Just trying to think of who they versed. They beat the Rabbitohs a few weeks ago. Rabbitohs beat Manly. Titans or something. I don't know, it's irrelevant. I think it might have been Titans actually. Nah, it wasn't. Doesn't matter. Either way, Cowboys had another win. When the game starts, I'll just talk about it. There's JT with the headgear. Cool headgear. I really like the headgear, how you can change colours and stuff on this year. I think that's really cool. Kick it off with Johnson. So yeah, Cowboys, they're in a bit of disappointment this year. I'm just trying to think of some of the points that I made in my actual video that I was going to do last time. But I'm trying to upload it now, no point. So I think, well, I said it's like, everyone keeps saying, like, I know they are a disappointment, they probably shouldn't make the 8, but everyone's saying, like, they should have been top 4 and stuff, but really, I think people are, like, Cowboys were kind of, like, very overrated. I think it's evident now, but if you look back at their side, do you really reckon they stack up to any of the top 4 sides, to be fair? Like, Matt Bowen was good. He's very injury prone now, and he's old, and even when he's fit, he hasn't been that great. Every now and then he'll pull out a magic piece of play. For the most part, yeah, he hasn't been that great. And this is like the full season as well, so yeah, I don't see why people have been surprised by this. Brent Tate is a pretty solid performer. Oh, it's 5th tackle. Not a great set. Whatever. Yeah, Brent Tate's solid performer. They haven't really got... like, they've got some good finishers in the wingers, but they don't really have anybody who can stick in that spot, like, apart from Ashley Graham, who's now retired. They always swap between, like, Winterstein and Flyfellow. Like, they just can't keep it... play it on the field. Like, a bit unlucky for them. Kane Leonard, I think he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's not he's not a world class player, and I think just a good solid player. He's pretty decent at defense, decent at attack, kind of like a Jack Reed sort of player, like kind of okay at everything. So I don't think he's a weak point at any stage. Madalino taking a big run. I'll try to do the shoulder barge there. Yeah, the problem is, like, JT, as good as he is, he's not going to be able to carry the Cowboys to a premiership. I think he can win them a few games, but between Origin and shit, like, it's just not going to work for them. And he's had a few distractions this year. The whole contract with him, I think that affected them a lot. People forget about the whole contract situation. He didn't have a guaranteed contract with Cowboys, just re-signed. I think next year will be a lot better for them. A lot more stability. He also had the birth of his child. I think that'd be a bit stressful. I can't really talk from experience, but I'd say it would be very stressful. It's very tiring and all that sort of stuff. So Origin, and the fact that they just couldn't get a consistent halves pairing with him. I think they've tried mainly 3. Well, not even just this year. Throughout forever, they haven't been able to get a pairing for him, which I don't know why that hasn't been a priority for the Cowboys. And plus, they also lost their probably 3rd best player from last year or whatever, from all the other years. Aaron Payne put in an early kick. That's a bad kick. Yeah, they lost him. He was he their captain? I think he might have been their captain as well. So the big losses. People underestimate how much influence they have, and them being able to replace him. They can't get a hooker as well as a half. It usually depends. Now they're kind of going with Ray Thompson. He was originally their halfback or whatever. They got Louis in there. I think he's playing consistently for them. But they've tried they just switched. If the player plays bad at halfback, they'll just put them into hooker, and then if they just keep swapping that around. Apart from when they play Scott Mill sometimes. He's been a bit of a dead buy. I don't know how much he was on, how much he signed for, but he's come from England, so yeah, he's young though. Oh, the fish through. He looks a bit tired, but try and get the pass off out to the. Let's go Hurl. Elijah Taylor is through. Just gonna go run out dummy half. I hate how they do that. I've pressed pass and it does that little bump and doesn't do the pass still. I guess we'll do a little chip. Oh, that's a good pass there. I thought Greenshields was away. Try to put a shoulder charge on it first. Well, it's half time 0-0. Not a great half. Not a great half at all, but whatever. I'm not going to look at the stats because nothing's happened. So make some subs. I'm just going to unleash on the second half, I think. Repair on. I guess I was wondering why they looked a bit tired. I think we'll try and get Mennering to play out the whole game. That'll be good. Vadavar will just run it up himself. Boom! Shoulder, but oh, Vadavar's through. Vadavar, they're not going to catch him. Great try there by Manu from the kickoff. That was amazing. He did the shoulder barge, and I didn't even press step or anything. I was trying to pass it. Probably would have ended up very, very bad, but lucky enough it didn't register. I think I must have hit left trigger accidentally. Look at that put down. Look at all those replays. Oh, the player just takes out his head pretty much, runs through it. And now the sub's happening, and we've got to put this one over because AI doesn't miss, and they could really affect me in the long term. So it's 6-0. Deadlock's been broken. I think this game's going to open up a lot, to be honest. Ben Henry, quick play the ball. They're going to go for a strip penalty. We're going to kick for touch. Got the win behind us, not too much, so I won't take a big risk. That's a good kick. Brain kick. Probably could have put it upfield even more. Big Vadavar. Just target Manu with the other winger. Damn. 5 low, I think it was, just followed me. Rapira. Good little run. Get it to Kevin Locke now. Oh, wow. That was supposed to go to him. Uh-oh. Lucky. That was a very weird play. I kind of don't know what to do there. I want to get it to, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to do it in the game. I sort of just want to dart out a little bit and wait for Johnson to run around, do a inside ball or whatever, but You can't do it in the game, it doesn't work. So I was just trying to stand there and just hold the play up so I can get the pass off. And also by the time that happened, everybody had bloody overrun. Okay, Manu. Good beast, unleashed. I could have passed then. Could have passed, we would have scored probably. Oh, Kevin Lock. Just needed to run a bit straighter there. It's a good run. I should have just kept running at the hole instead of running at the person. Will be a lot better. It's not like real life. They're not gonna fall for that sort of shit. I need to forget that. This is a long kick. Oh, he just brushes him off too. Brent Tate's injured. Good for us. Probably his neck. Probably broke his neck or something. And that sounds harsh, but he literally has a broken neck or something. Where's the neck brace? No neck brace on this. So many times I come down with a fullback, so like Ben Barber most of the time because he plays Bulldogs. So won't have to say that anymore. And I come flying down and I miss the play and they just run straight past me. James Tamu, he's been disappointing this year. He's been another reason why they haven't played too good. Their props have been very shitty. Their forward pack's actually been pretty shitty in general. I never finished talking about them. I totally forgot about it. I don't know what happened. I scored. Yeah, just overall the team hasn't played very well. But also, you look at their forward pack. Like you got Tamu and Matt Scott. Okay, they're okay, but they haven't fired at all this year. And then you look at their like second row, which is usually like Gavin Cooper and I know some other average player. Can't even think of their name. And then Dallas Johnson is lock. So yeah, I think their forward pack's highly overrated. Their bench is okay. That's a sick kick. Yeah, the forward pack's been like very, very overrated, and so is the whole team, to be quite honest. Tariq Sims is good on the bench. Both Sims boys are okay. Like Ashton as well, he's alright, but I think Tariq will be a future New South Wales player. They just have a few errors and stuff like that. Especially Ashton has a lot of mind. Just goes a bit crazy on the field. I'm trying to think who else they have there. They just have a lot of the people like they're okay players, but they're not great, not top 4 standard. Or if you compare to the Bulldogs who are in 5th, their forward pack. Oh no. Their forward pack is like pretty much a full international lineup. Like you go from their prop Aiden Tolman, who's like a really hard worker. Everyone knows he's a good player, even though he hasn't represented in anything really. You got Michael Ennis. Oh, it's a try. Right, in the 7.5 minute, I didn't even pay attention to the time. Guys, a golden point again. Yeah, Michael Ennis, New South Wales player, or former New South Wales player, whatever. Probably second best hooker in New South Wales. You go to the prop, which is either James Graham, the England captain, or Sam Cassiano, the New Zealand prop. Both internationals, both world-class players. You got your second rows, you got Tony Williams, Frank Pritchard, both internationals. You can also throw in Dean Hallertau's also a former international. Josh Jackson, Dale Finucane are 2 very good young players coming through. Lock, you got Greg Eastwood, who's also another international player. So all around, they're a very good side. And in the backline, Brent Tate's the only current international player. If you look at the Bulldogs, they're in 5th. Like, just remember, they're in 5th, not even in top 4. They got Ben Barber, who is the Dally M Player of the Year. They got Josh Morris, who's a New South Wales regular. I think Sam Parrott's the international New Zealand player. His name is Inu. Mitch Brown's the odd one out, and Tim Lafai, depending on who plays. But I don't think they don't really match up to any of the top 4 sides, top 5 sides, whatever. Even like in matchups. Okay, thank God, lucky they didn't get into the 40 because they do have the tendency to kick him friggin' 40 meters. straight over. And you can tell if they're kicking a field goal because it's sort of like freezes. No, not freezes, does that little frame rate drops. Lucky there's no obstruction in here, because I would get obstruction all the time. Or whatever, running behind your own player. It went the wrong way. Oh, I thought it was going to be a penalty. Oh no. Oh, I let go of the thing. They're gonna win. Made a big hit. Well, that was a big hit. Need another. You're going too wide here. Yeah, they should kick this. They missed. Yes, they missed. Thank God for that. Oh, thank God the game didn't screw me over. Because it did happen, because the weird controls got me there. Try to get the pass off there. Oh, it's not in the full, thank God. That was stupid. Oh, it's half time here. Make some subs. Hopefully they work. I'm gonna have to take Mannering off. Mateo on. Manolino. Rapira. Elisha Taylor. Okay, we're all set. I know all these players are tired, but we need fresh forwards for go forward. I can't remember if we kicked off or not. I don't think we did. We're going to be kicking off. Oh no, we did. We did kick off. Alright, it's good. Time to score. I don't want to draw here. Oh shit. Big Money couldn't replicate that run he did before. Going a big pass here. Oh, just times like these I wish I wasn't playing veteran, so I could have just bust through that tackle. Oh, I'm so sick of them going for a street. Got the wind behind us. 40-20. 40-20. Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick there. That got me very excited. Should just be... Oh, thank God for that. Nearly dropped it. We're not going to go for a field goal yet. We're just going to try and grind down the clock. If we could have got the pass off then, I think we would have scored. I think. Alright, here we go. I think Kevin Locke's in position here. Straight over. 7-6. It's another field goal win. 2 in a row. Ever since going to veteran. I've seen a lot more tough these games. And I'm not coasting the victory, so if you're watching the gameplay, I think it should be a lot better. Look at the stats quickly. Like I said, every time doesn't really matter too much. 40-20, Sean Johnson, key play there. If you're going off, if you're including the man in the match, with that, Sean Johnson would have got it, but Thomas Lula gets man in the match. Whatever. T. Lula. I'm not sure if he'll stick around beyond this season for me in this career mode, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure if he's off contract on this. That's what will factor into it. So advance in, have a look at who won. Manly won, Rapidos won, Storm won, Dragons won, Titans won, Knights won, we won, and the Eels won. Dane Nielsen is recovered, so that's good news for us. We've got the Dally M. Isaac Luke's got the lead, followed by Matt King. There we have Sean Johnson must have picked up 1 point. Hoffman hasn't picked up any points in the last few weeks. So we're tied first still, just for and against getting to us. Rabbitohs are picking up some good wins. So I think that was a Storm. Just picking up big wins. And Knights always up there for some reason on this game. They do have a okay team, but you know, not that great. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave this episode. Round 4 complete. Up to round 5 next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.